happy right now, how to enjoy that next step in your life, and then how to build a plan so that you enjoy the journey to your end destination. Because what's the point of taking that beautiful vacation if the 3 months beforehand you are miserable leading up to it? So, hi, I'm your host, Kelly Lunt. I'm an intuitive channel and medium who also just devours a lot of psychology books. So everything on this channel is grounded in psychology, elevated by spirituality. And I do this show Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific Time for 30 minutes. And I start the show with a general channeled message from Spirit. So that way, those of you who can't join live, you can always come back and still hear a personal message from Spirit in the very beginning. And those of you who are able to join live, I then dive into free mini reads for 30 minutes. One announcement is this week, I'm only going to be able to do the show Monday and Tuesday. I am traveling all day Wednesday, getting back pretty late, so we'll probably need to be recouping on Thursday. So we're going to make this is going to be a short week, but we're going to make it really impactful so that it carries you through being high vibe the whole week until I see you again next Monday. And it looks like we got Alika in the house as first. Hi, Alika, how are you? So, some people have emailed me asking how they can donate to the show, but they don't want to use the YouTube super chat. So, there is my PayPal in the comments. And for those of you who would like a personal reading, I just did a few this week. They were absolutely amazing. Here is the link if you'd like to book a personal reading, but without a little stress. I'm sorry, Alika. Let's see what the general message is and how it helps or doesn't help. Let's find out. So, the general message for today from Spirit: letting it go, becoming you, being you. We've already talked about letting it go, that letting it go is hard. Repivoting and refocusing on what you'd rather feel is going to be easier and get you moving forward. Since Kelly always says this show is grounded in psychology, elevated by spirituality, we will highlight and give credit to sometimes when you're ruminating on something, there's just unprocessed emotions there. I feel frustrated that it happened. I feel disappointed I can't change the outcome. I feel really sad I'm not getting my dream. I feel really sad admitting this is over means I'll never get the dream that I always had. When we're younger, all they teach us is if you believe in it, you can make it happen. Well, I believed in it, and now I'm seeing it crumble before my eyes. It's the identifying, processing, and releasing them out of your body so that they no longer become a point of attraction. Release them first, and then refocus. So, how do we say this? Manifesting is about getting every little single thing that you want. But life isn't about getting every little single thing that you want. You want the mountain to move, it could crush a whole village. Kelly likes to explain this as is there is the game of life. There is the board that you're given, and that is the board is Earth. And then there's the mass consciousness, thoughts, and energies. Enough people gave credit to let's leave the mountains where they are, let's create gravity. So there could be some sort of stability, some kind of basic groundwork for humans to live and then create on Earth. Some things in your life aren't in your control, like everyone always transitions back to non physical. So that's what we mean by it's not about getting every little single thing that you want. I want my mom and dad forever. I want to marry this person and we live forever. There's always that transition back to non-physical. So when people ask, like, why is there suffering? Transitioning is a natural part of life. That emotional guidance list, 1 through 22, is a natural part of life. We know that sometimes it can be extremely frustrating to not know why or to not understand how and why you manifested something the way it is. But you can say, stuck in no man's land, trying to make something work that isn't workable. You can stay frustrated, accept it as is, or you can allow yourself to go, well, it didn't turn out as I would thought. I didn't get what I would like. It's frustrating. I'm not getting the experiences that I would have liked to have happened. If I had had them happened, I would be feeling and I would be enjoying. That will get you forward movement. Well, if my mom and dad were doing ABC, we'd be enjoying more family vacations. We would be enjoying more of this. I would feel closer to them and more connected. And I would like a beautiful relationship with my mother. I would love that if that happened. If I had that, I would feel that womanly bond. I would feel like I have someone on my side. I would feel like I have an advocate on my side. That switch just to, well, this is what it would feel like if I had what I wanted. This is what would be happening, can at least allow your emotions to improve. And that's what Kelly, this is the one show on the internet where all we do is talk about getting happy, taking your next step, building a plan to enjoy your journey. You can at least be in a happier state of, that would be nice. It would be nice if that was my reality. In time, when you're ready, it can then open it up for it to come through with other people. Sometimes there is a letting go process. Kelly dated someone, completely different MO, mode of operation in her life. They completely viewed relationships differently. They dove in kind of quickly. Kelly internalized it and made it mean something about her worth, that he wasn't doing the type of relationship that her grandpa, her dad, her uncles gave her. She can keep that vibration active within her. She can go, I feel really frustrated and dissatisfied with how that played out. I feel really sad that I internalized that and made that a point of attraction for as long as I did. I hate that I gave that guy such control over my life as for as long as I did. And I hate that I blamed him for why I didn't have my family as long as I did. I'm no longer using him as an excuse or reason to justify why I can't have what I want. I am going to accept, if you look at that emotional guidance list, acceptance is number 7, contentment. 7 and up on that list is in alignment. When you're in alignment, you're at least still manifesting, you're at least still calling in new life. Calling in new life, alignment is when you're frisky, when you're eager. Oh, good. I want to practice on my bike. I want to get really good at it so we can go on bike rides with dad. There's always that exhilaration process of, oh, I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Woo, dad and I did a road trip. Oh, well, now what am I going to learn next? There's always that, okay, I've done this. What's next? Many of you watching this show and the replay just haven't defined what's next. And it's okay if it's well, what's next for me is being. What's next for me is falling in love with a man and starting a family. That is what's next for me. So show me how I can enjoy that as much as I possibly can, universe. I'd love it to be smooth and sweet and tender. And I'd love there to be romance in it. Just the sweet tenderness, the kisses. It is the time to do that. That's what I'm now focused on. We're going to get along. We're going to get along. It's going to be good. It's going to be a manifestation. I know manifestations always do this, but this one's going to be a long one. It's going to be a long one. It's going to be one that I want in my life for many, 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 many years to come. If my partner's the one that transitions first, I'm going to look back and go, that was worth experiencing that. That was the love of my life. That was worth experiencing that. It was so great. They were my best friend. I'm so glad I got to know him and spend time with him. That was the healthiest relationship I've ever been in. It was great. You can pre-pave for wanting to look back fondly at manifestations. That's what we would encourage each and every one of you today. And now we will dive into the mini reading portion of this. Looks like we got some comments. Let me pull it up on my computer so I can read them easier. How is everyone today? It looks like we got yo driving from Georgia to Jersey. Jersey, that's a drive. Do you know? Did you meet me from Tyler's Tarot? Love you all and love RJ. Crazy because I'm in VA with a lot of mountain. Wow, life. Okay, let me drive. Let me drive. Yeah, focus on driving. Soul Rebel for sure. Is it pink? Is what pink? Soul saying, wow, Kelly girl, yes, thank you. I appreciate the message. Um, yeah, Soul. Whew. And yeah, Alika. How you guys doing with that message? Although if someone's driving, make sure you're driving. So Alika, that puts the pressure on you to talk to me. Let's work on that a little bit, Alika. I know you're going through a lot. You're in VA as well. Your energy feels low. It makes sense, girl. You're working a full-time job. You said something about some sort of instability with the full-time job. You have a little one. They're a bundle of energy and energy from you. And yeah, it kind of seems like you're going through something with your primary partner right now. So that is like an energy drain. You know, one of the most interesting quotes I've ever seen is that a relationship is either the worst thing to happen to your nervous system, and your nervous system is just like your brain and the neural connections start your whole body. And you're either in fight or flight, or you're in rest and restore. So the quote was, a relationship is either the worst thing for your nervous system and then therefore your life because you're living in fight or flight, even if someone has an inbound, hey, I love you, if you're in fight or flight, what the f do you want from me, you know, because they're in fight or flight. A relationship can also be the best thing for your nervous system if it's someone who, when I need a hug, 70% of the time they can be there for me. When I need just someone to say, "Hey, I love you. I've got you." 70% of the time they can be there for me. Oh my gosh, I'm like tearing up over here. My partner had another random mood swing last night. Oh, I'm so sorry, Alika. He even slept in the other bedroom because he's stressed. Um, soul rebel. Um, and so I'm gonna keep talking to Alika unless someone else wants a mini read. Just go ahead and type in your question, and we will be doing mini reads. I know I didn't do anything to him. I'm just giving him a space to process his internal emotions. Okay, so I can understand why you're tired, Lakesview, and I'm kind of getting the urge to pull some cards for you. And I do remember the spirit guides gave you a practice like a week ago. And it was something about getting you into alignment. So I just want to remind you what that practice was. I hope you wrote it down. I know it was like a meditation, and they gave you like a specific list. Instead of just like an appreciation list, here's what I appreciate, it was like a list of, was it things that made you happy? I don't know. Um, so I can understand his mood swings, you know, he's feeling pressure and stuff from society, and he kind of knows he's not fully stepping up to the plate and being an equal contributing partner to your relationship, you know? So like he knows he's unstable. I'm sorry that it impacted your emotions. And it is kind of hard, right? Because you have a full time job. You're like holding down the fort. You're probably, I'm assuming, doing most of the child care. And then now you have to stay strong and be patient while he's processing his emotions. Like, that's a lot on your plate, girl. All right. So, what are these cards for Alika? Whoa. Let him be. He's finding his passion. He is, let him be. He's finding his passion. He's putting too much pressure on his next job, thinking it has to be the end all be all, the thing that he's gonna like look forward to and love. Um, and it's kind of like he thinks fixing the career issue is what's gonna fix any relationship issue first. Um, so they're really just saying, let him be, let him be, let him find his passion, let him try to find his passion. When they focus on you, it's like it's a returning to that state of, I enjoy feeling beautiful. I enjoy feeling beautiful. I enjoy being happy. And it's when you can have your primary focus on like yourself, your inner being, and the, I love being beautiful. I love feeling beautiful. I love being happy. Like, that's when love's going to blossom in your life. I can't tell you if it's with him or someone else. And my spirit guide said, don't say that. But it's, let him try to find his passion. You focus on feeling beautiful. I like feeling beautiful. I like being beautiful. Life is beautiful. I love experiencing life. When you get focused on that, that's when like love will blossom in your life. 1 second we were fine and his mood is up and down and then he thinks himself into a bad mood. Um, I can understand that. Yeah, that's that what I was talking about. Like obviously I don't know him, I haven't seen him, so I can't comment. That's exactly what he's going through. That's what I was talking about. You're either in a regulated nervous system state or you're not. And I don't know, guys, one of the best things you could do for yourself is do some somatic exercises to regulate your nervous system for sure. Um, because that's what happens. You can be fine, and then if someone walks into a room, you perceive it as a threat, then you can dip into fight. Like, why are you saying that to me? What the heck? Or whatever it is that they say. Sorry, so sorry you're going through that. Yesterday I was looking at pics of me before I got pregnant and I look so nice. Okay, yeah, that's Antoinette made it. What's up, Antoinette? I look forward to seeing what Spirit's gonna say to you on Thursday. Um, I was thinking that I have to get back to that. And for everyone who's coming, if you missed the beginning announcement of the show, this week I'm only doing High Vibe Morning, Monday and Tuesday. But I am available for private reads this week, later in the week. Let me drop the link for that again in case you guys want one. I'll just be traveling all day Wednesday and I get back pretty late Thursday, so I don't think I'll be able to do the show on Thursday. But I will have openings. I have openings on Thursday for personal readings. And I'm also going to later open up the calendar to take some readings on Friday. So there is lots of way to get support. Okay, I was thinking that I have to get back to that. Okay, let me finish up with Alika before I read your full comment, Antoinette. Wow, all I can say is if you do, I don't know if you have someone around. Oh, they're saying don't go there. Do you guys just want to talk to her? No, they're saying read the tarot cards. Um, yeah, Alika. All I can say is if you do focus on life is beautiful, I like feeling beautiful, I like looking beautiful, and if you can kind of get in that little bit of just a little self pamper, I'm like, guys, I sometimes will just put on like a little lipstick and a little cheek blush, and I'm like, oh, I feel so beautiful. Even though, like, I know if I spent more time to contour, highlighter, all that jazz, I feel even more beautiful, but like, even just a little bit, it's like, it just kind of makes the day, and then you're like walking out with a little pep. um it just seems like things towards getting happier will pick up for you when you just allow yourself to feel beautiful and do that little bit, and it will be the start of a new. You got the Ace of Cups, which is like that's when love will blossom for you, and then you got the Fool card, which is like the start of a new adventure, the start of a new journey. um yeah, and followed by the Phoenix Rebirth card, like, and it's literally shifting your focus away from him, trying to help him, trying to create the stability in the relationship, and just being like, okay, I feel dissatisfied that that area of my life is not satisfying right now, peaceful and content right now, and it's dissatisfying that there's nothing I could absolutely do about it, and I'm ready to allow myself to just be dissatisfied with the state of where that's at right now, accepting there's nothing I could do about it, and I'm gonna, whatever you want to do around that, support as best I can. And I'm also going to carve out, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes a day to just like focus on looking beautiful because that's something I like doing. Um, yeah, okay. Yeah, I got to get back into skincare, good space at the moment. Driving from RJ funeral will be. Oh, that's right, RJ. Oh, soul. Yeah, I got to book my ticket to go to my aunt's as well. So sad. Um, okay, so let's see. Like Sue's saying, I got you. Um, okay, Alika, I'm gonna guess that that is, yeah, it's literally, you're getting like your life will pick up, love will blossom, you'll start a new adventure, you'll feel rebirthed, you'll be a new person, your money will be okay. Like, like, he's finding, just like literally when you focus on it, he's finding his passion. He's finding his passion. He's finding his joy. He's doing his thing. I'm doing my thing. It would be nice if he like would watch the baby more. Um, I'm wearing this pretty dress. You got it. Okay, so let's see. Antoinette asked a question. Quick question. I've been meditating. I've been yawning like crazy during meditation. Am I shifting fast? Ooh, interesting, Antoinette. Let me see. Okay. I feel like that's a spirit guide question, not a tarot card question. All right, what do you guys got for Antoinette? Yes, yes, yes. Keep going. You're healing a lot of your mother line. You're healing that you're lovable. I'm lovable. I'm lovable and I'm ready to feel lovable. I'm ready to feel worthy of someone's focus. I'm ready to feel worthy of someone's focus when they choose to focus on me positively. I get and understand that not everything they do will have a positive impact on my life, but I'm ready to experience someone choosing to focus on me, choosing to put energy into my life. Because I'm ready to focus on someone with love and all that good stuff too. Oh, so now that was from Sophie. Now George wants to talk to you, Antoinette. Um, yes, Antoinette, all that's going on is that now that you're older and you see all the work, energy, and effort that goes into kids, to planning stuff, what you shared with Kelly, oh my God, I'm now the adult. It's either a fun time because of like what I plan or don't plan. So you've got the motherline healing thing that you're doing that Sophie did that rampage for you. But we've also got that awareness that anytime someone does something for you, even if it's cook eggs, it is extra work on them. I now see it and get it. And because you don't have a community, which a lot of people don't have right now, as Kelly's going around talking to a lot of people in the Bay Area, everyone's always, I feel lonely, whether they got married and had kids, whether they're living out in the woods, whether they're living on a compound 50 feet from other little tiny homes. She's discovering no matter what path people took, there always is a little bit of a sense of some loneliness. So it's not just a you thing, but it's when you don't have that community support and you're taking care of someone else who can't quite contribute to the household, you're aware of like, God, if it was just me, I could just throw some Greek yogurt in a bowl and some berries in my mouth and I could run out the door. So you just have that awareness, and it's about being okay with that's okay. We all came to come down to life and to choose to experience and to put forth work, energy, and effort. And I'm just now allowing in someone else who's going to do some of the work, energy, and effort as well. And one thing we're going to share that Kelly's really enjoying hearing from her uncle talk about her aunt. I loved her so much. I can't believe I got to experience that beautiful, that healthy relationship for 21 years. I was always kind of thinking, do I really deserve this? Kelly, it was great. I never had to open any mail for 21 years. She just took care of it. When I was with her, I just really felt like I could fly high, and I was literally just focused on the things that I liked doing and that I wanted to do. And I would come back home and she would say everything else was taken care of. It was great. And she just said, "Oh, honey, I'm glad to do that. You do so much for us." And I was always, "No, you do so much for us. How do you make this so stable? Like, really? I can just go focus on this and you'll be happy with what that brings in?" From Kelly's point of view, watching that relationship in the early stages over the 20 years develop and experience, she noticed that he was the one that was really good at thinking grand and bigger. He planned the awesome epic vacations, wanting to make them big and grand. She was always good at carrying out the execution of kind of making it could happen. And this is just from Kelly's point of view, as well as, okay, we did the good vacation. Now let's make sure the next couple months we pay anything off and we rebuild savings. Well, let's go make money doing this. He was always the one of like the bigger thinker, the bigger picture planner, visioner. Because Kelly would always think, oh my God, I wouldn't think to pack half of this stuff on a camping trip. Like, whoa. And her aunt was always the one, okay, but let's keep saving, let's keep saving. The combo of the both of them, he was the higher earner, she was the better saver. They planned together when they combined together. She liked saving. She liked, from Kelly's point of view, she liked saving. She liked thinking about the future. She liked putting it in buckets and categories to be okay when they were retired. He loved just thinking big, grand things. So it was the two of them together. So it's recognizing Antoinette, that the person who's coming into your life isn't going to be good at what you're good at and bad at what you're bad at. There might be some overlap, but it's, I'm ready to experience life with someone new where it feels like a true partnership, where it feels like we're in rest and restore more often than not. It feels at peace around them with that little bit of giddiness and excitement. Sure, there will be a phase where we're raising children together, and I might feel sad and disappointed that I didn't go through the whole raising child experience with someone else. But it looks like I'm going to allow someone to come in when my child's a little bit older, and hopefully they have a child too, so that we can just have a bigger family. Because I'm ready for that bigger family experience. Had it worked out with the person that I originally started a family with, I would be having family time right now. There would be help paying the bills. We would both be contributing fun things to the relationship, and maybe the task and errands they like doing with the girls are the ones that I won't like doing, and the ones I like doing will be ones he doesn't like doing. And we could both get to that state of, you give so much to the relationship, babe, and you're like, no, babe, you do. Her uncle's always saying Kelly was just the most insane, crazy experience. It's like she was just always, how can I give to the relationship? Can I give more? And I always wanted to give to it too. How can I support her more? How can I love her more? Kelly, I hate making beds. I never mated them, but I just always saw your aunt how much she liked making them. So when she would get sick, I had to go in there and make the bed for her because it was, she can't make it. She's sick. It was two people just pouring into the relationship and into each other. It was great. Antoinette, can you see where we're going with this? Thanks, Sophie. Hey, George. What was your original question that brought on that whole message? I've been yawning so much, tears fall. Oh, because you're tired when you meditate. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm glad you're in a good space, soul. I'm rooting for you. I just my ankle yesterday, so I'm a bit hurt. Oh no. Oh my God, Ilana. Huh? Oh wait, is this a different Ilana? It is. Well, hi Ilana. Welcome to the show. We got a couple minutes left. Does anyone else want a mini reading? I do this show Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. Pacific time, 8 a.m. Pacific time. The first 30 minutes is always free. I start the show with a general message from Spirit, followed up with free mini reads for those who are able to stay live. After the 30-minute mark, that is when I do request and encourage super chat in the amount of $20. Some people have asked how can they send money via PayPal. So if you guys would like to guarantee that you get a personal reading that day, that's the way to do it. Um, this week I'm only going to be able to do the show Monday and Tuesday. I'll try to create a community post about that later today so that it's on the community tab on YouTube. Um, but yeah, so who's next? Who wants a little mini read from Spirit? Thanks, Kelly. Safe travel. Thank you, Antoinette. Yeah, it's been a great trip. Definitely ready for my bed and my kitchen. I didn't realize some of the kitchen utensils that I use a lot until not being there. This has been a phenomenal trip. Absolutely phenomenal. Every day just feels like I'm getting more in alignment and more back to that eagerness for life. Like, ooh, I want to do this. I want to do that. It's so fun to like be calling life to you, you know, and like, this is what I want to experience. This is what I want to do. And having the constant communication too, the constant connection with Concha has been really nice too. I love your background. It's a vibe. Oh, well, thank you. It is a vibe. It is very lovely being here. Okay, so no one else wants a little mini read? We're still on the free portion of the show, guys. Yeah, it's been 5 weeks. It has been a whirlwind. I'm already like I don't like I'm ready to get back to my bed, but like I don't want to go, but like I also know I got to go and like wrap up some things there. Um, yeah, I did. There's so much more I wanted to do, but I did everything I wanted to do at the same time. Driving in the driverless car in San Francisco, that was a cool experience, guys. It's in San Francisco, Los Angeles, and I forgot what city in Texas, but those driverless cars were a really cool experience. Can I ask what my practice I do during my meditation? Yeah, absolutely. Tell me. Let's do it. The guy got stuck in those cars. Yeah, there was one company called Cruise. I know they got shut down because they didn't have safety features, and there was someone injured. Um, but you're saying a guy got stuck in those cards. I'd used Waymo. Waymo apparently has really good safety ratings. The first 10 minutes I was definitely like on edge and uneasy. Like I was being awkward, guys. I was patting the car. I was like, thank you for driving me." Like I was being so awkward. My friend was just laughing at me. Um, but after 10 minutes, I gotta admit, it was a pretty safe, comfortable drive. It was smooth. It was the smoothest acceleration, the smoothest braking. They always kept a safe distance. Like safety was definitely Waymo's top priority. There was always a safe distance, and the car was a Jaguar, so that was nice. Um, I keep playing with. I wonder if he. It feels good, but I think I'm getting a bit bored. You keep playing with. I wonder if he. Well, I'll just see what Spirit says. I don't remember talking about this with you. Was this something Spirit channeled for you? I keep playing with. I wonder if he. I expected and say he gets a lot. Oh, he gets along with my family. He enjoys my cooking. Antoinette, just from me feeling your energy without even tapping the spirit guides yet, you're not bored. It's you're bored of forcing it. Like you're trying to force that high vibe around it instead of universe, show me how excited I could be to meet him. How excited can I be to meet him? How excited can I be to be in a relationship with him? How good can the relationship be? Get me into a place where I am seven or up on the list in the terms of wanting to meet him, in the terms of wanting to be with him. Do you see that difference? Yes. We get, you're at the tail end of frustration and irritation, which you're probably like to hear that. And so right now, because there's why we say you're at the tail end of it, because before you were frustrated, I can't bring it in, I can't get it. Now it's I feel frustrated that I understand how manifestation works, and there's always the fun, the excitement, and then the little bit of disappointment. He's going to be fun my whole life. He's going to be great my whole life. He's going to transition with everything. Instead of just recognizing that, like, oh, he's going through a phase of rebuilding himself. Okay, well, what's the new way we're going to connect while we're going through this? When Kelly was here, the setup was definitely a little bit different than what she thought it was going to be. But it was okay, for whatever reason, this is where I needed to be, what I needed to do. How do I enjoy this as best as I can? How do I connect with my friend as best as I can? How do her and I enjoy it and get along? And then after a couple weeks, Kelly was like, Universe, how do I get my work done? How do I get some time for personal readings? The day appeared, Kelly updated her scheduling calendar. She was, okay, well, Universe, I kind of do expect to get at least one. Here's the one day I can do them. And she did. It's that it's more about trusting your ability to adapt, to grow. I can be adaptable. I can grow. I can learn new ways to like things. I can discover new ways to be so that I see the world differently. I'm going to trust my ability to adapt and to grow so that I can expand into new. And they're asking, do you see how that's what it is? I would say, I wonder if he will like my cooking. I wonder if he likes camping. Yeah, that's trying to force okay, now that I'm seeing what you're saying, I heard they said that's trying to force the curiosity. That's trying to force the excitement and the giddiness to like him. Okay, that makes complete sense why you're at the tail end of frustration, irritation, because now you're just trying to, oh, I wonder if he likes my cooking. But I wonder if he likes my cooking instead of, ooh, what's gonna be of all the dishes I cook, which one is he gonna like the most? Like, do you see that slight difference? I wonder if he likes my cooking. I wonder if he likes my cooking. I wonder if he's gonna like my cooking. I hope he does. Let me word this better. I wonder if he likes my cooking. Like, do you kind of see all that? That's like all the sub layers of that. Whereas if it's all right, I definitely know that I do like cooking. And for me, I'm not like a gourmet cook every night. So for me, it would look like, all right, well, I love hosting dinner parties. I do kind of love every once in a while going epic, going big, and having dinner parties. So I'm so curious to meet his friends. What friends of his, what family of his is he going to bring over when we do host dinner parties? I wonder what games we'll be playing because, universe, I love games. So I'm so curious what the games his friends will know that they bring over. I'm so curious if one of my friends will be single, one of his friends will be single. Like, did you just see the little bit of a difference? One, hey, Brandon, what's up? How are you? So Antoinette, it's kind of like, let's see if the spirit guides have anything more for you, actually. But I'm not gonna lie, I want to see 3616 just to see my angel number. Okay, anything more for Antoinette? It's being at peace that he's just not in yet. I'm at peace that I can't make it happen. I accept that I can't make it happen, and it feels really frustrating that I can't just snap a finger and have him this moment. I hate the fact that I have to allow myself to vibrate differently. But gosh darn it, I'm ready for the pace of this journey to quicken. You're getting in the boat and trying to row faster instead of, I want the boat to be going faster. Hmm. I can invite more people on the boat and we have more rowers. I can get a big, strong person so that when they row, it's a little bit further than we go. I can get more people on the boat and I could steer the boat more into the center of the river so that we naturally flow faster. I'm sick and tired of doing all this work to get this man in. I feel extremely frustrated. All the work and energy and love that I already feel like I've poured into it, and he's not even here. I'm getting tired and exhausted for putting energy and effort into something that I'm not enjoying and that I'm not being nourished back by. I feel so frustrated at him for all this I've been doing for him, and he's not even here yet. I've got to let it go. I've got to let go of the oars. I've got to let the river move me. Universe, I just know I'm ready to be eager and excited about meeting him. I'm ready to be eager and excited about Liv meeting him. I'm ready to be eager and excited to meet any children he have. Get me there to that place of wonderment. That place of eager, enthusiastic giddiness, enjoying of my life and enjoying that I'll soon have an extension in it. I'm ready for the pace of allowing in the true love of my life, the healthiest romantic relationship I've ever allowed in my life. The relationship that's going to calm my nervous system, the person I'm going to be planning family vacations with. Family vacations are fun. I'm going to admit that, and I'm just going to allow myself to admit that I'm ready to experience them. I do want more vacations. I want more built-in friends for Liv. I want more people that she has to call when she's older. I'm ready to experience life with someone and I'm ready to feel giddy, excited, and eager on the journey there. Universe, please steer my boat a little bit more in the center of the river because I'm ready to experience life again. I'm reawakening to life and allowing more life to flow through me. I get that when you're in your 20s, you're like, "Oh my God, adventure. Let's do my next adventure. Let's go do this thing." I get that a lot of 20-year-olds have that support of older adults so that if they fall, they've got that net back. So I'm just rediscovering now how to open up to give me that next adventure universe. Let's go. Given that I, now that I am older, have experienced some, oh, that manifestation actually hurt. Oh, that person wasn't worth pouring love into. So I get why I kind of shut down a little bit, but I'm ready to open up and experience it more. I'm ready for my next adventure, and I'd love to feel giddy, eager, and excited about getting there and going towards it. Thank you. Yes, please, universe. Help me just get into a state of utter appreciation for what I have right now. Antoinette, being in a place of utter appreciation for what you have right now is going to do far better than any trying to manifest him. I love my daughter. I like my girl. I like her school. I like that I did get a mom friend and I'm watching that relationship develop. I understand my patience for it. Come on, can't we just be planning the vacation already? But I do get and understand the importance of let's do another park play date. Let's do another one where it's a hey, like I was thinking of making this for lunch. Would you and your daughter like that too? I'm going to learn to enjoy the beauty of the process of getting to know someone and the starting with the smaller steps. I'm no longer living all in, all out. The person I'm going to be with, marry, do the family thing with, it's going to be worth the steps of just getting to know them and not having my moods being dictated or swayed by them. All right, he didn't quite like my chicken salad, but he saw that just because I didn't knock out the most wife behavior, aka knowing what he wanted to eat without really knowing him, wasn't a deal breaker. He just let me know, thank you for the sandwich. I must admit I don't eat chicken a lot. And but he let me know his preference. I like that he let me know his preference so that next time I can make something that he enjoys. Because I just like cooking and I like when people smile after my cooking. Do you kind of see how it's about the I kind of get why the mom friend's coming in first so I can learn to enjoy the unfoldment and the pace of a healthy relationship developing? Whew. I got it. Thank you. All right, everyone. Does anyone else want a reading today? Now would be a great time to either to smash the super chat button, or some people said they like to do it via PayPal better. So if you would, Antoinette, feel free to keep writing little comments. So if you would like a personal read today, there's that. Just a reminder, I'm doing this show Monday, Tuesday this week. Wednesday, I'm traveling back to the state of Tennessee. I will be available for personal readings this week, though, on Thursday, and I'll open up my calendar to be available on Friday as well. There is the link for that reading if you'd like that. So, does Antoinette have any last comments? Does Brandon want to say anything as well? Nice to see you, Brandon. Love it when your name pops up. Hi, Valentina. Hi, Karina. If you guys get this far. Any last little comments, guys? All right, I'm not quite seeing any comments. So lots of love to you all. Hope you have a high vibe day, guys. Bye.